Hello everyone, and welcome to another one of my reviews. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing my from worst to best of the Jaws franchise. Now other people have got theirs, this is mine. So rocking my top and some of my merchandise, my Quint getting eaten here from my Tony Terrors. And then my Funko Pop, Jaws, and my Jaws 2 mug, my Jaws coaster. I have some other Jaws stuff in the background, but yeah, as people could already tell, I'm a big Jaws fan. I always have been, I always will be. But number 4, let's start. Number 4 is Jaws 3D. Jaws 3, some places. This film is set, it came out, in 1983. It's set in SeaWorld. It has Bess Armstrong, Dennis Quaid, Lou Gossett Jr. The shark in this, again, it's the biggest the shark has ever been in the films. It's 35 footer, they say that in the movie. You know, and I love the tagline, well, it's not a tagline, but what the Bess Armstrong's character says in the film: Overman was killed inside the park. The baby was caught inside the park. Its mother is inside the park. I think that's pretty awesome, you know. And then the shark turns up because obviously they've had the baby on show. And we all know great whites don't survive in captivity, so it dies. The mother gets pissed off, she comes out on a big rampage. Most people have obviously seen it, so I won't go too far into it, but it comes out at the end, smashes through the windscreen, you know, big 3D, really looks awful, terrible, but like, there's a few good death scenes in this, like Overman's kill, it's pretty cool. And yeah, when it eats the guy at the end and it's crunchy, and when it swallows the guy, Philip Fitzroy, when it swallows him and it crushes him inside its mouth, that is terrifying. But yeah, so number 4 is Jaws 3D, the third dimension in terror. Number 3, Jaws the Revenge. I know a lot of people, this is their worst, but to me, because they ignored Jaws 3D, and after Jaws 2, they followed it on with Jaws the Revenge, and that's canon. And they ignored the occurrences of Jaws 3D. But this has Lorraine Gary, Lance Guest, Mario Van Peebles, and Michael Caine. This was released in 1987. It's the last of the Jaws franchise. Yeah, I know a lot of people might believe Jaws 5 is actually a proper sequel, but it's not. We won't go on about that crap, but anyway, sorry. But yeah, this shark, again, there's a couple of good death scenes in it, not as many as the other films, which is a bit shit, but the beginning death scene where he kills Sean is pretty cool, and when he kills the lass on the banana boat later on in the movie is pretty cool. But again, a shark that goes on the rampage, a revenge rampage after the Brody family, is a bit, you know, I mean, in the book there's supposed to be voodoo elements towards thingy, but they don't explain it in this, but they do in the book. But yeah, again, it's watchable. They're all watchable. If you're going to watch them, binge watch them all, you've got to include these, watch them all together. I mean, that's what I always do. If I go through the Jaws movies, I go through all 4 of them. But yeah, that is my number 3. This time it's personal, yeah. Shark follows me to the Bahamas to tap me, but yeah, Jaws Revenge is my number 3. This is where it's going to get awkward, because a lot of people, obviously, their best is Jaws, the original. But mine, I'm sorry, I've got the cup of it, the mug of it, there. Is just when you thought it was safe to go back into the water. Oh wait, before we get to that, my number 2 is Jaws, 1975. This has Roy Scheider, Richard Dreyfuss and Robert Shaw. This is a frigging great movie. Definitely one of my favourite movies of all time. Well, this and Jaws 2 is my favourite of all time, without a doubt. But this is my number 2 pick, sorry. Like, I'm going on a bit now, but great movie, great cast, great looking shark, even though people think, you know, it's dated now, but what they did with it is awesome. I know it didn't work a lot on set and they had to film around it, but yeah, some great kill scenes in this. The beginning where the woman's attacked at dusk and she's getting, no, dawn should have said, she's attacked at dawn, not dusk, and she's getting pulled about. They did that with strings, like running around on the beach pulling her around, and then when he bites the guy's leg off halfway through the movie. I mean, a lot of people think with this film, oh, the first time you see the shark is when it comes out and he turns around and says you're going to need a bigger boat. No, you do first see the shark when it bites the guy's leg off. But yeah, that's my number 2 pick, the first Jaws movie. Yeah, I know a lot of people will probably think, oh no, you should, yeah, it should be a number 1, but unfortunately this is my top 4 and this is my number 2 pick. My number 1 pick, I think everybody knows now, is, again, just when you thought it was safe to go back into the water, Jaws 2. I mean, pretty much, I could enjoy both these, watch them both back to back. I know this is set 4 years later, and this came out in 1978. But it's got a lot of the cast returning from the first movie. It's got Roy Scheider, Lorraine Gary, Murray Hamilton, who plays the mayor. But I just prefer this movie all around. A lot of people feel like it's more of a slasher movie because it feels like more of that slasher craze type of thing, but I do like the shark in this, and obviously, yeah, the burn on its face when it gets the burn later on, well, not later on in the movie, but a bit towards in the movie where it attacks the skier and goes after the woman, and she pours the bloody gasoline all over like a silly person, I don't know, and then shoots it with her flare gun and blows herself up. But yeah, that's a good scene though. That's one of the great scenes in this movie, especially when the shark's chasing the lass on the skis, on the ski. And then the other good death scene I love in this is where there's the 2 boyfriend and girlfriend, and it knocks the boat and knocks the guy into the water and pushes her further away, which is smart. And he tries getting back over to, she's telling him to swim for his life, and obviously shark's a lot faster than he is, and it gets him and pulls him under and says, make it go away, make it go away. But I love the trailer for this because I love the, what is it, the tagline, the guy said in the trailer, in all the vast and unknown depths of the ocean, how could there only be one? But yeah, Jaws 2, definitely my favourite of the franchise. Again, a lot of people, obviously it's the first one, but that is just my favourite. I'm going to say I can watch them both back to back, like I said. I love them both because these 2 are the best out of all, without a doubt. You know, 3 and 4, a lot of people can miss them. I mean, I can watch them because, like I say, I just love Jaws. Jaws is everything to me. I love it to bits. Anything merchandise-wise, I've got like Jaws Jigsaw, Jaws 2 Jigsaw. I've got Jaws Monopoly. I can't wait for NECA to bring out the Jaws Shark because I will be buying that. And I might buy the Matt Hooper and Quint Ultimate figures as well. And I hope they do a Chief Brody as well. And I also hope that they do the sharks from the other Jaws movies, the Jaws 2 shark, Jaws 3 shark and Jaws 4 shark, because they'd be awesome to have in my collection. But sorry, going on a bit now, but yeah, Jaws 2 is my number 1 out of all 4 of them. It's my favourite one. It's the one I can watch more than any of the rest of them. Well, 1 and 2 pretty much. Again, I'm ranting now, sorry, but yeah, 1 and 2 I can watch more than, but this is my favourite, it is. It has been for a long time now. I know when I was a kid, Jaws 3 was my favourite, but I didn't know nothing when I was a kid. Don't know much now, but yeah, Jaws 2 is my favourite one of all 4 of them. So that is my number 1. That, everybody, is my, from worst to best of the Jaws franchise. Please like and subscribe. Until the next time, thanks for watching, everybody. Cheers.